arrived. And it is now that we perform our charge. In fealty to Elohim, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the super VIP celestial kingdom heaven, I declare exterminatus upon the whole flag of Adrasdea. I hereby sign the death warrant of an entire channel and co-sign 1900 videos to oblivion!
Just shut your pretty eyes. I've been seeing you again. Yeah, I've been seeing you
able to open up Discord, and I'm hoping that our friend Virgyy is going to be waiting for us in the waiting room, because him and I are going to discuss this Adrasdea bullshit. We are going to discuss some of the I guess we could say inconsistencies in her story versus the story that the story she put in the book and tells us today, now that she's had years to go through it over and over again, versus the story she told the police, aka the probably truer version of events, because she didn't want to go to prison. Let's see what we got here. Let me pull him in. Virgyy.
Yes, my friend. What is up, buddy?
It is good to hear from you, sir. Welcome to Late Night with Adonis Paul, your food and beverage administrator here. I'm happy to have you here. I've been really enjoying your streams lately, man. You are getting autistic on this Adrasdea shit. Fill the people in on all the shit. Every time I watch, even today I was watching your stream and I was sitting there like, this is new shit once again.
Oh, man. Where the fuck do you begin with this bitch? Every fucking thing that comes out of her mouth is a fucking lie.
No, you got
Let me go to fucking Discord and share my screen. You can go and click on Kenneth's name up there at the top. That'll open another page where you can see every single court case that's ever been brought against him.
Oh, nice.
And you know what's not in there? You know what's not in there, AP? You know what he was never charged with?
Let me guess. Anything having to do with the confinement, kidnapping, or slow maniacal torture of Adrasdea over the course of 5 weeks?
Oh, you'd be a fucking winner in this casino, my friend. Fucking not a goddamn bit. The last case before that first-degree murder was driving a vehicle in unsafe condition. My man had a bumper or some fucking off of his truck or some shit and was driving around. That was the last thing he was in trouble with.
Damn, but before that he was fucking 12-year-old, so we can't be giving him too much credit.
Oh, no, fuck him. He's a terrible person. Yeah. Fuck him. But,
she thinks that you're going to get him released from prison, that we would get a pedophile released from prison? No.
Right? Like, I told that bitch in her comment section at least 3 or 4 times, I don't want him out. I want you in.
Right?
You stupid bitch.
It's almost like she lied, says Zarathustra. You're right about that.
It's almost like she lied.
So where am I going in the search warrant? Are you going to read from the book, and then we're going to read the bottom of the search warrant where it talks about what really happened?
Yeah, page 3 is where it is in the search warrant, but don't pull that up because these fuckers in chat will read ahead. I know they're autistic.
Got you.
Fucking. All right. I'm going to skip all the irrelevant fucking powder my asshole because I'm fucking woe is me bullshit. And we're going to skip on down to where Adrastea's birthday. Actually, that's a fun fact, AP. Did you fucking catch that she, in her book, she claims that fucking Roberta Laws was murdered on her birthday?
Yeah. And now every year for 3 months surrounding her birthday, it gives her PTSD.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that every year around her birthday, she gets PTSD, and she fucking needs donations so that she can take care of herself right around her birthday.
I mean, the rest of the year, it's totally cool, because I know that all my friends who went out to the sandbox and got PTSD getting shot at, it only really happens to them on the months where they were getting shot at, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, man, my fucking gunsmith that was in the fucking Siege of Solder totally fucking... It only bothers him once or twice a year.
Yeah, like in October, you know? Like, that's about it.
Yeah, it's the fall leaves, man. It fucking reminds him of the same color, whatever. Fucking, it reminds him of the desert camo. So, all right. Go ahead, man. What were you going to say? No, this is your fucking show.
No, you got... I'm just smoking weed. You got me all wrong.
That's funny as shit. I was about to hit my shit too.
I got a bad lungful there because I quit smoking cigarettes. So like, I've got to rescar my lungs with marijuana as they're healing from the tobacco.
Oh yeah, you got to get that patina of THC on them so it doesn't.
I'm coughing like a bitch lately, man.
feel you. All right.
Oh, is she playing double
Where
too? Is she?
we talked on the ride and agreed our relate. Okay, where the fuck is this? He took me to Meemod's to celebrate. She took me out to eat. Okay, there we go. I didn't care about the things I left or the money he owed me. I just wanted to go back to living with Meemaw. This is after fucking. All right, so he grabbed my arm tight and whispered to me that if I didn't get into his truck, he would kill Meemaw. Funny that that's not in the fucking. Well, we'll get there. We argued the whole ride back. At one point, I attempted to jump from the moving vehicle. He pulled me back in and pulled out a knife he said he would use if I tried that again. It's fucking hard to read her shit. Everything's all over the place. He said he was going to take care of everything. I cried and begged to just be let go. When we got there, he said, "Stay put. If the door is open, the alarm will sound and I would be killed." I did as I was told. You goddamn right you did, you fucking lying little bitch. I sat in the truck staring at the house for nearly an hour. I would contemplate jumping out.
Let me go into my research while we're in the middle of this right now, man, just to throw something out
Go
there
for
that this isn't going to come up in the story. I Google mapped that address where I got the address where the murder took place from her family.
Yeah, I have it
Google mapped that
I have
shit.
it open right now.
She is no more than 50 yards from houses on 3 fucking sides and a thoroughfare on the other fucking side. This bitch definitely could have fucking run. Definitely could have fucking screamed in the course of 5 weeks, dude. Like,
yeah, dude. The furthest from the back porch, because I was doing it because I even pulled up. There's a Zillow listing if you want. Fucking, you can see inside the house.
Probably,
fucking,
hell yeah, I'll buy that motherfucker. Just take pictures from inside it. And fucking send it to Adrasdea. Guess where I am, bitch.
Take a picture of Roberta up on the wall and just take a picture with a fucking with a Kenneth McBride fucking cutout mask or some shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just reenact it and send her videos of the reenactment every fucking day.
No, dude. You know what? Fuck, God damn it. I don't.
Was this the plan, Adrasdea? Was this how you're planning?
Is this the same color teddy bear, bitch?
Right?
Fucking. But,
Virgyy's watching the teddy bear. You want to talk to him?
Fuck, dude. You almost killed me. All right, man. Fucking, yeah, but all the bedrooms in that house are on the back of the fucking house. From the back fucking window to the neighbor's house is less than 100 feet.
I believe you.
From the back, their back window to the other back window.
I might be able to pull it up right now and show the people and put it on the screen.
2579 Myrtle Street, Florida.
Did I save this in my Adrasdea movie folder or the desktop? I'm a dickhead about putting shit on my desktop a lot of the time.
Dude, my desktop is a fucking war crime.
Yeah, it's a mess, and one day I just delete it all and lose shit. Okay, here we go. I do have it. Yeah.
Same shit.
So this is supposedly...
Some would say I claim Exterminatus on my desktop every few months.
Certainly do. I cleanse it of all the heresy. So this is where the murder took place. This is where Adrasdea says that it was too remote for her to even have a chance of screaming for help or running for help. She never would have made it. We're just too far out. There was just absolutely no one around except for in the back of the house. You know, about 100 feet this way, you got a house. About 100 feet this way, you got a house. You're about 75
there's
feet
not even
from
a
Alligator
fucking tree
Boulevard.
line to the house in the back. You can wave to him if you opened your blinds.
I can throw a baseball and hit the neighbor in the fucking face, man. It's country, but it's not like nobody will hear you scream.
I'm pretty
country.
sure the Air Force's eye test is further than those fucking houses are apart.
That bitch.
I'm just fucking saying, man.
Yes. They are. Yeah, so we've got her lying right there, man. So he grabs her by the wrist and says, "Get in the car," because she was
in the car, bitch.
She was conveniently decided to break up with him tonight, the night of the murder, because that's totally convenient, isn't it?
It's fucking so. So I waited anxiously till he came back. He took my hand. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, remember this. I sat in the truck staring at the house for okay, that's kind of close to what she said, but neither here nor there. Nearly an hour. It's more like 20 minutes.
It was like 20. Yeah, the police report said it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's like fucking dude. You could have watched a YouTube video and fucking not even noticed him coming out of the house. God damn it! I waited anxiously till
she was close enough to hear him fuck that tard. She was probably getting off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, dude, but you don't...
And then suddenly it went quiet, and she's like, the job's done. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Mary. Oh, fuck.
Got a new potato garden in the backyard. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
All we gotta do is plant her.
All we gotta do is play.
Oh,
yeah,
and by
no,
the way,
you're supposed
jogging while pooping, I see that this bitch posted another video. Please go, please, I'm gonna play it here in a minute, but please, yeah, go let her know. Go let her know that all the evidence is being exposed right now. Thank you. Oh,
yeah, we're just having a great time. She should come on.
Yeah, we're having a
Fucking
lot
hell,
of
it's all
laughs at her
good.
expense. It's been a good time.
I'm here. I'm fucking here all night, man. I'll do this forever.
Right.
It's too much fun. All right. He took my hand and softly said he had a gift for me and led me inside into her room. She was lying on her stomach, her hands and feet tied to the post. She was naked and her head was turned to face the door. He had ripped a t-shirt and tied it over her eyes and mouth, and there was a stuffed animal, blah, blah, blah. Her face is purple. Blah. This isn't the fucking relevant shit. It doesn't matter. I've read this shit so many times, dude. I'm about to have PTSD.
He choked the bitch out with a nylon cord while fucking her.
Yeah, man. Fucking, and she was tied up, and there was a teddy bear, and none of this makes any fucking sense for a non-homosexual male to have committed. Anyways, I didn't scream.
Too, right?
Yeah,
There's
it's
some
pretty
weird
fucking
shit
weird.
there, yeah.
We'll have to play question time later, AP, and we can ask some questions so that we're not making any accusations. We're just asking questions.
Right.
I didn't scream. I didn't run. I didn't cry. I didn't process what was happening. I went completely blank and just stared. I would remember her face for the rest of my life, and you fucking deserve to, you lying little fucking cunt.
She's gonna remember her face the rest of her life. She couldn't even remember going to Walmart later that night because her memory is so fucking spotty. But she could write a book. She could write a book. But the minute you're like, hey, your book doesn't line up with this warrant and this police report.
I was in a
I had
state.
trauma and I can't remember anything. Yeah, she thinks she's Heisenberg now, walking around butt naked in the superstore.
Dude.
She was cooking meth. Now we know what she was doing. Her and Kenneth McBride were cooking meth, and this whole thing is a cover for a meth cook.
Oh God, fuck, that's fucked up.
I wish
Roberta Laws knew what was up. She finally got her wheelchair over that fucking that section, the divide in the kitchen from the living room to the kitchen, and fucking.
She's been stuck for years, dude, because there was nobody to push her over that little bump. Oh, that's terrible. She's like, I'm okay, really.
Finally, she got it, and then she realized there's a fucking stage 5 meth lab in her fucking kitchen.
I've been shitting myself since 2015. She's taller now. Does she seem taller?
The Salvation Army just took her wheelchair out and fucking threw it right the fuck out.
Nope.
It's caked.
I've dumped furniture on the Salvation Army that I knew was gonna go in the dumpster, but I just didn't want to pay to actually haul 2 couches to the dump.
You fucking asshole!
I went after hours,
throw
just
this
dumped
away.
it behind the Salvation's Army. Like, yeah, you throw it away, bitch.
It's like that fucking Mitch Hedberg joke about the fucking the pamphlet.
I figured if it worked for fucking Ken and Adrasdea to get rid of fucking dead woman shit, I could at least get rid of a couch.
Yeah, dude, if you can drop off a dead woman's portable shower toilet or whatever the fuck it was, you definitely can drop off a couch.
Yeah, you're dropping off literal murder evidence, okay? I can get rid of the couch I had in my garage, man. So
don't fucking judge me for my fucking couch. Right. This bitch literally buried a potato. Fucking. All right. So here's the part. I can remember it now. Okay, he told me to do things. Untie her. Get him garbage bags. I didn't respond. I can remember it now being very hazy. I could hear his voice, but couldn't understand the word to make my appendages function.
And that part is important to point out to the chat. The part where she says,
yeah,
I did not get the garbage bags. I didn't do anything like that. I was comatose. I couldn't even move my arms or legs. Keep that in mind.
Specifically the fucking garbage bags. Why do you think for the past few days there's been a shovel and a garbage bag on my fucking stream?
Yep, you're about to learn where that Easter egg comes from.
I watched silently as he spread out cut up garbage bags and rolled her off the bed onto them. He wrapped her up and duct taped it and handed me the stuffed animal, instructing me to watch it. I couldn't move. He grabbed my shoulders and roughly pushed me to the sink. prepared the soapy water and shoved the toy into my hands, or shoved my hands into her, where the fuck she said. I just stood there as he headed outside to dig the grave. And really quick, I'm going to go into the next paragraph just because that we can get into the search warrant right after that. We already covered how she wasn't fucking in captivity. That's a bunch of horse shit.
You know what else is horse shit? That a man wants to keep a teddy. You know why she wanted to keep that teddy bear? Because Adrasdea wanted something to remember Robin by, or Robin was what they called Roberta. Here's my thing with that, man. He threw away the nylon, got rid of all of her shit, but the bloody teddy bear is what deserved to be washed in the sink of all.
Yeah,
you can't
right.
wash blood out of a teddy bear by scrubbing it in the sink to begin with, man. This is a dumb idea Adrasdea had. Because she wanted to keep something to remember. At least that's my speculation on the matter, man. I'm not saying that she was in the
Yeah, that's totally allegedly speculation. We're just fucking...
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Whatever terms have to make this speculation we're doing on this case legal. It's a cold case. We're speculating on a cold case. Happens all the fucking time.
Exactly, man. Fucking if A&E can do it, goddamn it, why not us? A&E, AP, it's the same fucking thing. There's got to be some fucking precedence.
It's a few letters off.
Yeah, dude, it's like 4 fucking letters in the other direction. Who gives a shit? Fucking
holy shit! She is watching. She's watching because she changed her shirt. We made this bitch change her clothes. We did it.
How much you want to bet she didn't change her fucking underwear?
Oh no, she doesn't wear underwear. We know she doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't wear them. Do you think she could have never pulled that piss cup out of her panties and down the leg of those fucking basketball pants? She doesn't wear them.
Fucking right. Oh God.
And you know what's even worse?
Fuck.
You know what's even worse? Watch that again. Where does the toilet paper go?
I pointed that out too. Yeah. I fucking was like, AP pointed this out to me, and it fucking fucked my whole day up.
Either her vagina has the acidity of a xenomorph alien, and it just dissolved the toilet paper, or it ate the toilet paper, or she just left it there because her pussy stinks and she can't shower and she needs to shield it from the rest of the world. That was her version of panties. Was her pissy toilet paper she left on her fucking her nasty sniz. Ugh.
All right, hear me out, man. Hear me out on this, because I just realized something. This might be what actually is happening. What's going on here? It explains everything. What if this bitch is actually just so fucking inbred? There's like one of those little fucking... What was the little mutant from fucking Total Recall's name that was on the dude's chest?
Oh, Quato.
What if she's packing one of those in her panties and he's the one pulling the strings,
That's why
man.
she used a big gulp cup. It's not to piss into, it's to give Quato a drink.
Oh shit! We just done broke this shit wide open,
Wow.
AP.
We're gonna have to open our minds. That is the only way to communicate with Quato and find out if it's true. Somebody has got to go to California and place your hand upon Adrastea's belly and open your mind. And hopefully we can save her from this fucking parasite mutant that has caused her to go completely insane.
It was mind controlling Kenneth.
We couldn't even get her 3 tits? Something?
That dude. That's the only thing that makes sense now that you think about it. Who would fuck that?
It really is the only unifying theory that makes the sex between Kenneth McBride and Adrastea make sense. The fact that they would go to a shitty, dirty hotel for these 2 shitty, dirty, fat people to fuck. It's so just in Florida where it's hot and humid. It's nasty. Oh God.
Oh God!
Can you imagine the sticky dick after fucking somebody like Adrastea?
God.
Yeah, you know, when you're done and you're like, I better wash my dick. Oh God! It's like you dipped your dick into some old macaroni and cheese. It's like you took it'd be like if you were fucking a cold grilled cheese sandwich. You have to pull it apart.
It's like her pussy's a fucking xenomorph, and it just fucking its little tongue pops out and it spits that fucking jazz at your cock and fucking
looks like the peanut butter burgers from the Twilight Zone movie, dude. She's terrible. She's terrible. The chat is killing themselves. We have to stop. Okay, we got to go back to this. The people we actually are making people kill themselves now, but not the people we want. I'm just glad we made her change her clothes. All right,
God Christ, yeah, man. There's got to be like a layer. All right, we can't. Me and you can go off on this shit forever. Yeah. It must take an hour to dig the grave.
Man. We could do this all night.
Yeah, Adrasteologist. You fucking genius, AP. It must have taken hours to dig the grave. I had lost all sense of time. When he returned from digging the grave, I was still standing with my hands in the sink. He gently walked me to the couch and sat me down. Blah, 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 blah. He raped me. Sat silent. Before he filled in the grave, he walked me outside to it. He told me to get a good look because if I made him angry or blah, 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 he threatened her life. All right, let's go to the fucking warrant, man, because I'm done with this bitch.
I have the warrant up for the people right now, and I'm going to go down to page 3.
Now, page 3, and we're going to go down to the last paragraph, and page 3 is where it starts.
It's up right now.
Because everything else is just setting up it's the legalese of a fucking warrant. You got to fucking establish the premises and all that dumb shit. But anyways.
Probable cause,
Yeah, exactly. On March 31st, 2009, information was received from St. Johns County Sheriff's Office in reference to one Mary Margaret Barone giving information about a potential homicide. St. Johns County Deputy Scott O'Connell and Lieutenant Almond notified Clay County Sheriff's Office and spoke with a Sergeant Cecil Jett and advised that they were with Mary Barone and she was giving details of a homicide that occurred at 2579 Myrtle Street, Middleburg, Florida. Detective Twisdale and Sergeant Jett responded to 2245 CR 210 West, St. Johns County, Florida, and met with St. Johns County Sheriff's Office personnel and Mary Barone. Mary Barone agreed to return to the Clay County Sheriff's Office robbery/homicide office in order to give a statement. Miss Barone stated that on February 23rd, 2009, her and Kenneth R. McBride, hereinafter referred to as suspect, returned to the Myrtle Street address after arguing about whether or not Roberta Laws, hereinafter referred to as victim, would be allowed to continue to live at 2579 Myrtle Street.
Oh, so it wasn't an argument about her wanting to break up with him and him dragging her in the car and it was just silent the whole way home, like, if you fucking talk, I'll fucking stab you, like she said in her book. What actually happened was she was in the car going back home with this guy, because that's where she was staying at the time, fucking him. Every time Roberta went to sleep, she was banging out her fucking fiance of 10 years because Adrasdea is a great person. And Adrasdea was arguing with him about how he needed to get rid of this bitch. This potato.
Yeah, fancy fucking that. Not mentioned in the book at all there. Doesn't fucking sound like the kind of argument that would make you want to jump out of a car or somebody threaten you with a fucking knife over it.
It's almost like when she wrote her book, she wanted to omit the part where she was talking this guy into getting rid of Roberta Laws.
You'd almost fucking say so, as a matter of fact.
That's inconsistent. That's inconsistent with what's in her book and the story that she's told ever since then. And it's inconsistent with the theory that she was in a fucking fugue state and can't remember anything, even though she remembered enough to write a book and make 1,900 fucking individual videos where she talks about it. Let me tell you something, brother.
I'd also like to point out right quick, AP, remember that she's giving this statement 5 weeks after this happened.
So she remembered it then.
She remembered it well enough to remember the account 5 weeks after. Why didn't she remember it fucking 5 months or a few years after it when she fucking wrote her goddamn and you know what? Fuck this bitch. Because in the fucking one of the first videos that she made when it wasn't even responding to fucking the fuck people or you, when she was still fucking on Royce's ass, she sits there and she tells everybody when she went through the article that says fucking if he was a loaded gun, Mary was.
You saw her skip that too? She ended it. She just goes, oh, whatever. And then she just goes on to the next shit. And in the next fucking paragraph down, I saw that too, dude, was where it was like, where the attorney said, if he was the loaded gun, she pulled the trigger.
Yep. But what else did she say in that fucking video? And I know this is bullshit. It's bullshit. She was just trying to get sympathy, though. You know what the fuck else she says in that video? Because I clicked on it while me and fucking Darkstar were just shooting the shit and watching some of this shit on fucking stream earlier. She says that Roberta Laws was pregnant.
Yeah. But she also says that there was all these forensic tests done and they found Kenneth's DNA inside her, but they didn't find my DNA. But they couldn't find out she was pregnant, supposedly?
Yeah, and furthermore, so fucking, if she was pregnant at the time, in this police report, she's arguing with fucking Kenneth. She told police officers she's arguing with fucking Kenneth McBride about whether or not a pregnant woman with cerebral palsy is going to be allowed to live in her fucking home.
Whether or not whether Kenneth could leave his pregnant fiancee of 10 years with cerebral palsy to fuck a hobo.
Yeah, dude.
Because Adrasdea is a great person.
And that's, yeah, fucking fantastic individual. She also in there says that she has all these documents and shit that prove fucking her stories and shit that her family called her out on. Oh, what was the one? Oh, she said she has documents that prove like her dad was in fucking prison. But you remember, like, wasn't it a week ago she put out that video where she asked her aunt, like, I can't remember this shit. Can you corroborate this for me?
Yeah, when it came down to her the day she was born. Now, there's a lot of years between when she was born. I mean, I could see how that story could fit together, but it's not likely. At first, she told us that her dad wouldn't let her mom go to the hospital. He wouldn't take her mom to the hospital because he didn't want anyone to know she was pregnant. Turns out, and she admits this in a video, remember she says, oh, well, I should say thank you to my aunt for being my chauffeur to the hospital when I was born. She lied about that too. She wasn't born. Her dad wasn't refusing to take her to the hospital. Her aunt was driving her mom to the hospital, and her mom spit out a little baby Adrasdea crotch goblin before they got there. That's the fucking story.
Yeah, dude. If you I said it on a stream the other day, and I'll fucking say it again. Her fucking YouTube channels are a Freudian slip and slide.
Yes.
Fucking
she cannot
constantly
stop, like, fucking herself over.
Dude, she just can't shut the fuck up. Like, that's why I put out that video and said fucking she's a danger to anybody who has her if your fucking name and number is in her phone, she is a danger to you, because eventually she's like the fucking law of big numbers. Your shit is going to get posted on the internet. It's gonna happen.
She's gonna get mad at you. Like, I sent her that PayPal, and suddenly when she got mad at me, she was saying my full fucking name. But I found it because I found an interview with you online. Really? Because you were searching the name Daniel McIntyre, and McIntyre spelled wrong. So you got the first name wrong. The last name you spelled McEntire instead of McIntyre, which is how 90% of McIntyres spell their name. But suddenly you were able to hunt me down? I doubt it, because when I searched Daniel McIntyre, I couldn't find shit about me, because that's not my name.
Right?
Adrasdea, you got my name off of your fucking PayPal receipt.
I mean, dude, it's fucking... It's comical how unprepared for the internet this bitch truly is.
Yeah, and that she is so intent on staying around, and we're like, get off of YouTube for your own fucking good.
Please, dude, just please.
I've never tried to run somebody off of social media before, but this shit is like, I'm sorry, I've never known somebody this self-destructive before.
I mean, honestly, it's a service to her at this fucking point.
Yeah.
The best thing that she could possibly do for her fucking mental health would be to get as far the fuck away from social media, and to stop fucking stalking shit on there, because I bet my fucking bottom dollar if she keeps going for another 6 months, she's gonna say some incriminating ass shit.
I can't wait. That's why but she won't have a channel. We're gonna save her by Exterminatus. So, I mean, we've already got everything that we fucking need. I'll see the bitch.
I honestly don't fucking think that anything could make her life any worse than she could.
She could get kicked out of her apartment because she screams there every night and her neighbors don't want anything to do with her, so they boot her out of the apartment. She goes back to Skid Row and gets raped to death by a hobo.
That sounds like a plan.
Raped to death by a hobo that has instant herpes. Like, to where, like, mid-fuck, she just, like a gremlin when it gets wet, she just starts blistering and, like... So she has to feel it. She has to feel that during the death rape. That's what I'm thinking would be great.
Instantaneous. Fucking herpes has instant transmission. It's Super Saiyan 2 herpes.
Roberta Laws would want it that way, man. Like but there's something else interesting in this report you have here, man. Like, I've seen you go through it, but I've never had my hands on it before. And that's where they talk about. Let's keep going into it.
I can skip to the next fucking relevant part.
Oh yeah, you know where I'm trying to go. Yeah, let's find another Adrasdea lie.
Upon arriving at the residence on Myrtle Street, suspect told the witness to remain in the vehicle. Oh, hold on. There's the other one that we needed to read. Hold on. Whether or not Roberta Laws would be allowed to continue to live at Myrtle Street. During this argument, Mary Barone, hereinafter referred to as witness, stated the suspect said that he would just kill her.
So Mary's like, you need to get rid of this pregnant, tarted, 10-year fiance you got so you can get some of this sweet hobo pussy. And
he's like, I'll just fucking kill her.
like,
And you're like,
yeah, I'll just off the bitch. And Mary.
Yeah, what was your next fucking sentence, bro? What the fuck was your reply? Did you have a witty retort?
Right?
Because fucking that would be the one fucking time.
Mary was just like, okay.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm sorry, Mary. Don't you fucking know anything about the internet? Fucking silence is consent.
I feel like if I was a cop, and I was doing this, I was making this report, I would have asked her right here. So, what did you say? What did you say back to him when he said, "I'll just kill her"?
Did you think to maybe say no? Don't do that.
Did you say no? That's not what I want, because
Kenneth, that's not a very good plan. Like anything.
In the report, it goes from he said he was just gonna kill her to upon arriving.
Yeah. There's nothing in between.
No.
So fucking, there's no more of this shit where Mary told us that this happened.
I'm left to assume Mary was just like, okay. I guess that's one way to get rid of the bitch, right?
I like to think that she kind of just
really have a soul.
Oh, fuck. I would like to say, she's just a potato. Potatoes don't go to heaven. Fucking,
you're supposed to plant potatoes, man. This is what nature intended. It'll grow other little Robertas. If you leave Roberta,
that's why she was looking up Daniel.
If we leave Roberta out of the ground too much, she'll sprout extra eyes and shit. It gets really scary in here.
Oh god,
so bad.
Damn it!
So bad.
Oh fuck, Roberta, we love you. This is
I'm
all
sorry,
for you.
Roberta. I roast everybody. If you think I'm going hard on you, Roberta, God rest your soul. Listen for a minute to what I say about the bitch who helped kill you. Okay, trust me, we're on your side. This is a crazy hoe named Adrasdea, a pedophile, and a potato. Trust me, we like you better than the other two. I'm sorry they turned you into potato juice. I'm sorry.
Fuck, God
Make
damn
this
it.
bitch into gin.
Upon arriving at the residence on Myrtle Street, suspect told the witness to remain in the vehicle. After approximately 20 to 30 minents, not nearly an hour.
Stay here unsupervised for 30 minutes while I go commit this murder that you supposedly don't want to happen. Go back.
Right. Never mind that house right there with the porch lights on. And
50 feet from our neighbor's house.
This happened in February. They're fucking, it's in Florida. It's warming up already down there. They're grilling outside. Ignore them. Ignore the tasty meats and don't go over there and ask for food and tell them about what's happening over here.
Evil Heel is saying, hi, Mary. Is Mary here listening? Hey, Mary, why don't you answer some of these fucking questions? Because we wouldn't have these questions for you if you didn't put all your business online and all these conflicting stories that you have. So, suck my balls. Is that what her cruelty on display video is about? She's mad that we're going over her court papers. Well, you know what? Hey, it's public, so somebody should have told you about the old permanent record thing back when you were in school. I don't know. You're fucked. I don't know what to tell you. The teachers weren't lying. There is such thing as a permanent record, and we're reading it right now.
Yeah, boy. Fucking, and you know what? I say this every time I pull these documents up on a stream. Hats off to the Clay County fucking courts. Every single document I've requested since the first documents has came in within about 2 hours, sometimes even less. So they've got the box sitting on the shelf right next to the old Xerox machine.
All right, we've got to take a pause on telling the story here because that is what she's talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and you might want to mute us here and watch the stream on because I can't share apparently, but I'm going to play the.
I'm gonna mute and I'll watch the video.
Watch it. You'll only be like 10 seconds behind because it's Twitch. I gotta hear this shit from her. So Adrasdea posted a new video, guys. Let's hear what she has to say about our little talk we're having right now because we're all in big legal trouble because nobody threatened to hurt anybody.
I am aware that they're reading my court documents right now.
Are you aware of how many times we caught you lying in the first paragraph?
I do not care. I have asked to be left alone.
And then you made 3 more fucking videos provoking people. So that's moot that you got asked to be left alone.
I still request to be left alone.
Great. That's why we're not talking to you. We're talking to each other about you. In fact, you're getting it pretty easy right now. All the fuck people are over here. We'll be nuking your channel later. You're going to wake up to having no channel, bitch.
I will say is that it's not going to look great for you to have a video of you
reading your court reading documents and speculating about a cold case. Happens all the fucking time. All the time. In fact, weren't you just Googling the other day true crime stories? So who the fuck are you to criticize us for talking about a true crime story?
Giggling and laughing like a schoolgirl
Oh, we're girls now?
over this murder.
Well, it was funny till we found out that your stories conflicted about it, and it's possible you had more of a hand in hiding that body than you claimed to.
Mocking a disabled woman who was murdered.
That's not a crime. I'm allowed to make fun of dead people. It might be a shitty thing to do, but it's not a crime.
Laughing and having so much enjoyment
Jealous.
over this extremely tragic situation. It really does.
It's tragic that you lied about it to the law, and that you probably could have gotten Kenneth busted 5 weeks earlier if you actually had any real genuine intention of not having that bitch murdered. In my estimation, of course, I could be wrong because these are all just opinions. But yeah, I don't see myself getting in any legal trouble for speculating on a cold case.
Doesn't make you look innocent.
Yeah, but I'm not going to court, and neither is Virgyy. So we weren't the ones leaving your comments. So yeah, I'm not worried about looking innocent in court. I'm not the one who declared exterminatus in your comments and like, so I talk about whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you.
Or good. Because you're literally laughing and mocking a dead, disabled woman.
We're actually talking about how bad your lies are about the murder of the dead disabled woman. But no, go on. Tell me more about how you're going to take me to court for what? I'm not the one. We've been through all your videos. Jogging while pooping declared exterminatus. Another person said, we're coming. None of them are me. What exactly do you plan to drag me to court for, you fat bitch? Calling you a fat bitch on the internet? Yeah, please. Take me to court for that. We'll see how that plays out for you.
Which makes you sound entirely heartless and
It's true. Yeah, I've got serious heart problems. Thanks for rubbing it in. I'm also mentally ill, and you're killing me.
completely capable of doing exactly the disgusting types of threats that you have been sending to me.
Where's the threat? I know you're watching right now. Where's the fucking threat, bitch? Why don't you post these fucking threats? Do you know what would make me look like shit, Adrasdea? What would make me look like a lying cocksucker who deserves everything you would have to say about me if you could find one instance of me threatening somebody's fucking life? Just one.
The heartlessness and the cruelty is on full display.
You're not even here. We're not messing with you. We're not talking to you. We are now that you made this video letting us know that you're watching, but we weren't messing with you. How are we being cruel to you? You said you wanted to be left alone. We're leaving you the fuck alone. We're on a totally different form of social media right now. The fuck people aren't even in your comments because they're all here. Eat a dick. Eat a bag of dicks, you fat worthless hobo.
And it's not coming from my side.
Really? It's not? How about all the lies that you told? How about the people that you sent over to Royce Lopez's home? Why don't we talk about that? Because you are responsible. How about the fact that I'm mentally ill, and if you talk about me, you're making me commit suicide? How about that? Let's talk about that, Adrasdea. By your own fucking rationale, that would be your fault. Let's also talk about all these inconsistencies we found between your two fucking stories. Because we're not just being cruel, we're catching a lying bitch being a lying bitch. You back? I was about to say, Virgyy, back. I was seeing if you were muted in the Discord.
Yeah, man. I was just waiting for a lull there.
Just a moment.
Yeah. It was a pretty good one.
Got you. You got good.
Just waiting for the right time to give a
instincts.
giggle. Yeah, man. Fucking just throwing it out there. I take fucking umbrage with her saying that I giggle like a schoolgirl. I laugh like a fucking machine gun trick.
Right? That's
Don't fucking get it twisted.
Yeah, maybe she thinks you're Royce Lopez. I had some machine gun. Roy, maybe she thinks you're Royce. That's the one that has the high laugh when he gets going.
Fucking dog fucking threatened me, bitch. All right, come on, man. I literally fucking...
You're going to jail, Virgyy, because you're reading her... It's not going to look
God
good
damn
that you're
it.
reading her court
Guys,
papers.
I'll put my Bitcoin address in chat so that I'll have some canteen to go in on.
Right. I don't think they take Bitcoin at in the commissary, man. I think you're gonna have to change.
Hey,
that
man,
over to
I'll
BT.
fucking. I have Coinbase AP. What do you think this is, man? I'll fucking exchange it.
You're probably gonna need to go to Bitmart because you're gonna need some you're probably gonna need some USDT or something if you're gonna be going into prison.
God damn it, AP. Yes, and you're fucking my joke up here.
Yes, and sorry, I didn't mean to meta your joke there, man. The witness stated she observed the victim lying nude in the bed, all tied up. All right, so we were there. And then the witness stated the suspect requested 2 large garbage bags from the kitchen, which the witness provided. Not that she went comatose and her limbs went stiff and she couldn't do anything and he had to walk her to the sink. He had to get those fucking garbage bags himself and cut them up. She got the fucking bags for him. And then...
Yeah, no, this fucking... he was like, you'll grab me the hefty bags. Gotcha, Chief.
Yeah.
Fucking...
And so then... the witness and suspect traveled to the Brandon Field Walmart and purchased a shovel, which was captured on video surveillance. The witness and suspect returned to the residence. The witness was ordered to clean and discard anything that was related to the homicide, while the suspect, so Adrasdea is working to get rid of evidence, not just sitting there with her hands in the fucking sink.
Washing a goddamn stuffed animal.
This
fucking
lying
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
bitch. Yeah, Danny used to feel sorry for her, but
you know what?
not
you know
anymore.
what? While we're asking questions and while we know that fucking old Mary Berry's watching here, I got a couple questions, AP.
Yeah.
Let's
hear it.
Why would a man of fucking Kenneth McBride's size and stature need to tie a woman up that had cerebral palsy to a fucking bed and then use a ligament to strangle her? Why would he not just use his bare hands?
That's actually a really good question. Why would somebody as large as... And Kenneth McBride was a big man.
Motherfucker.
Why would he need to tie the bitch up to fucking murder her?
How would he have time to grab her, tie her up in like 20 minutes rape her, then strangle her?
Yeah, well, maybe he's a quick nutting motherfucker. Let's try to give credit. Let's try to figure this out how this could have happened. So,
all right, I got it. Okay, that's a good point.
He drags somebody who can't walk into a bed. All right, let's say best case scenario, she's already in the bed. So then you've got it. Maybe he walked in and was like, I want to do something kinky, my little potato bride. I was watching this motherfucker named JF, and he has got me in the mood to fuck a retard. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tie you to this bed, baby. And he used some of that nylon rope that he strangled her with later, and he tied her to the bed, right? And that's, so we're talking maybe if he's the slickest motherfucker in the world, he talks a person with cerebral palsy into BDSM sex and starts the sex after tying her up 7 minutes. 7 minutes, you start the fucking. And he's got to take her. She's got cerebral palsy, so of course he's got to undress her. He's got to put your hands up so I can take your shirt off like a little fucking child.
He's got to definitely change her diaper and or her colostomy bag, depending on the state of her.
The diaper, the colostomy. I mean, you got to make sure. Okay, so we're talking maybe 10 minutes. Then the fucking, let's say just 2 minutes. You know what I mean? He's like, he just wants to get one last nut in. He is really
just a
turned
good old
on.
Bump and dump.
He's just he's thinking about killing her, and he just realized that was a kink. 2 minutes. So then he goes to strangling a bitch, dude. So let's say, now he's a big, strong man. So yeah, I guess it could be done if you were.
I mean, it would happen if he was like the fucking.
I feel like he also could have just beat her over the fucking head if he wanted to do this by himself.
Yeah, dude, he could probably had a hammer or something. But I mean, given her story, I guess if he was the Wayne Gretzky of fucking tying bitches to beds and strangling them to death, then fucking maybe. All right, maybe. I'll give it to him.
Let's say he's just an all-star. I mean, he's an ex-pedophile. Maybe he knows how to do degenerate shit really well.
He's got previous experience, man. That's why they hired him for the job.
It doesn't answer the question you're asking, though, right now, is why would a man that big and strong need to tie a potato down?
Yeah, why would he have to do... Why, again, the ligament. Yeah. Now, I got another question.
You could just strangle her. You could just go up behind her and strangle the bitch. Like, why would you need...
What scenario, AP, would we find ourselves needing a ligament to strangle someone?
Well, I mean, hypothetically, and I'm not saying this happened, but I'm just saying in a hypothetical world, one explanation could be if I wanted to give my girlfriend who wanted her gone a crack at her. Are we thinking along the same lines, or did I just go off in the left field there?
Well, no, we're pretty close on the mark here. I think we're driving down the parallel highway.
Yeah, we might be thinking along the same lines. No, I'm not saying that's that's for
no.
sure.
This is all allegedly.
This is all speculation, but that could be one explanation. It's flimsy. We don't know all the details, but I mean, maybe he's just into BDSM, weird murder sex, or maybe he needed to tie her down so maybe a weaker person could have a crack at her. Somebody who had a motive to want her gone and was just arguing in the truck about wanting her gone. And who keeps telling inconsistent versions of this whole fucking story that don't match up with the story she told to the cops just 5 weeks after. It's very strange. Strange.
Well, here I got another strange question for you. Now, this is actually a personal opinion. This is for you. All right. So you can mull it around for a minute. Grind it through the gears. If you were going to, I don't know, murder a bitch, would you not make sure that you had a shovel beforehand?
Well, provided I knew I was going to murder her, yes. I would probably have a shovel if I had that amount of land, to be honest with you. But,
that's a good point. Yeah, what fucking grown man doesn't have a shovel, first and foremost?
I just feel like if I was going to kill a bitch and I was 50 yards away from all my neighbors,
I think I would play it a little bit better.
I probably wouldn't. I mean, even if Adrasdea's story is realistic up to driving up to the house, if I'm going to put myself in the shoes of a murderer and I'm 50 yards from pre-manufactured houses on all sides and there's no barrier to stop sound or anything like that.
Walls.
I'm probably not. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go through the extended risk of her making noise while I'm viciously raping and murdering her. I'm probably going to catch her from behind with that piece of nylon. I'm going to choke the bitch out while she's sitting there dozing off in her wheelchair or something. That's probably the way I would go about it. Now, I'm not saying you should choke people in wheelchairs. I'm saying I was asked the question, hypothetically, how would you go about a murder like this if, in fact, you were an evil, murdering motherfucker, which I am not, because I don't want Adrasdea to go, he said he wants to murder people in wheelchairs. And I'm like, no, I just Tonka. But see, you know what, Adrasdea, you're such a piece of shit. Even Tonka would hear that and not call the cops. He'd just be, man, fuck AP. You know what I mean? Fuck him. He gonna have a heart attack and die anyway. Your ass is over here like, they said they wanted to kill me. They want me dead.
Oh,
but yeah, if I was in that confined situation where I didn't want to get caught and I didn't want people to hear me, raping somebody who probably sounds like when they're getting fucked. I probably would be quick about it.
It's like a fucking seal trying to run away from a polar bear on dry land.
Oh, no.
Just fear for it.
She may not have been able to walk, but she was sure as hell able to get on her knees. Well, that's why Kenneth stuck around for 10 years.
Oh, god damn it. You fucking...
Put your dick in her mouth and shake her head. She's retarded. She goes, no, sir. Feels amazing, man. I'm digging that chicken, just cut his head and goes, wow, boy. Ah, damn. That's terrible. That's terrible. This is a woman who was unfortunately
buried in the
backyard. And, yeah, it's not the end that we would wish on anybody. And I don't know why.
No, it's fucking terrible. And the only reason that we're fucking sitting here laughing and joking about it is because it's so fucking terrible that if we weren't, we'd literally just be screaming into our microphones.
Well, actually, I'll tell you why I'm having such a good time. If I sound a little bit distracted at times, it's because I'm watching Bitcoin go back up. Adrasdea, how does it feel to know you're fucking with people who actually have a little bit of money and they have investments? And if you were to try to bring me to court, I would bring a lawyer in there that would not only prove you were absolutely fucking insane, but we would go out of our way to fucking humiliate you. And then on the way out, when you were going down the stairs, I would poke you in the titty with one finger. I would just walk by. Because I know that's as much as I can play around and say physically I would do without you actually calling the cops because you think everybody's threatening you. I would just walk by and go, honk, and I would poke you in the titty, and then I'd run away and go to another state.
Pillsbury. Just give her a Pillsbury
in the tummy. Adrasdea, you're looking chunky eating all that pizza every day. If I poke you in the belly, will you go?
Well, speaking of Bitcoin going back up, that's a great segue to, and seeing as Mary's here, I thought I'd make an announcement, AP. I am currently moving towards starting a new token on the Stellar Network, the Mayo.
Yes, the Mayo coin.
The Mayo coin.
It's the Adrasdea coin, call sign Mayo, Mayo.
Yes.
I'm pumping this coin. I'm pumping this coin.
Not only are we going to be making money off these videos, we're going to be making money with her fucking face on it.
Everyone gets paid but Adrasdea. Everyone gets paid off Adrastea's name except for her. That is a brilliant plan. And then we wait until she makes a video like, fuck it, if y'all making money off my name, I'm going to buy in too. And we all sell. Everybody sells right then, dude. That's that you'll know.
And you know what that's called, AP? You know what that's called?
I believe it's called a pump and dump. Yeah. This won't be the first time she's been a pump and dump. Just ask Kenneth. It went wrong, but he was trying to just keep this bitch in a hotel.
Or those dudes that used to bring groceries to her fucking tent.
Oh my
but neither
God.
here nor there.
Oh my God, yes. Those simps that would bring her like food to her tent, hoping to fuck, and they'd get there and be like, I actually don't have sex. I'm asexual. And then they could probably smell her and then be like, oh God, did we get bad eggs?
God, here's your terrible weed that I sourced as a hobo. It's probably some fucking premature ejaculation bud where it's just all fucking,
Oof.
it's all fucking seeds and shit, but they're like not even mature seeds. So it's
Adrasdea is the worst bitch in the world, man. She's just the worst bitch in the world. And then after all this, helping to allegedly, possibly, speculatively fucking murder a bitch. I'm not saying she did.
Allegedly.
I'm saying there's some inconsistencies in her story that we have shown. She then flags my channel? I was like, what? That's just... You mean,
and you know what's
bitch.
The worst part?
You murdered somebody and got away with it. Allegedly, possibly, and then you flag my channel of all things?
And
like,
you know what's shitty about that too? You know what's really shitty about that? I was there that night watching the stream, as I often do. And I was there when it got nuked. And then when we came back on Twitch and you were on and fucking everybody's in the chat going, this was Adrastea's doing.
Yes, and I was like, no.
Who the fuck was it that was saying no it wasn't?
Me.
I was in chat saying,
it was me.
You were saying it live. Fucking saying, no, this probably wasn't her. She's too fucking stupid to figure out the fucking report button, which fucking damned.
I underestimated my enemy. You know, it
man,
was for hate
You should have read The Art of War. You should have read The Art of War.
She didn't even get me for bullying, which would be the thing I would let go, because I was kind of bullying her that night. You know,
like, oh, okay,
I'd
bitch,
be like, all right.
You got me. You got me.
That's dirty, but it was legitimate. She threw a hate speech flag. She threw the same flag that every fucking cunt who doesn't like what you have to say on the internet throws at you. She threw the worst flag.
She bouldered you, man.
Yes. Yeah, she gave me the mundane Matt treatment. I want to see that report but we don't even need to see it. This would have been like a mundane Matt just came on there on the round report and he was like, yeah, I did that shit. Fuck Dame Pesos. I did that shit. It would have been much cooler had he done that. Fuck you. In retrospect, I'd have been like, yeah, man.
We need to get her on a stream and get her to fucking Medicare and say, I'm a little bitch. Like fucking
say you
Medicare did to fucking mundane Matt.
Right. Say you are a little...
Say I'm a little bitch and I flagged Dame Pesos.
Right. Now, Adrasdea, I want you to say you're sorry, and I want you to make a video that says, I'm a little bitch and I flagged it on his paw, and we'll let it go. We'll let it go.
then we'll stop digging through fucking court documents.
Right, but let's be honest.
It appears every fucking line of these court documents fucking contradicts something that you've said at some point.
Hey, Adrasdea, I got a question for you since you're watching. If we can look at one affidavit for warrant and come up with all this fucking shit and blow all your stories out of the water just reading one paragraph out of your book and one affidavit for warrant, you want to take us to court?
Oh, by the way, that's one thing I wanted to mention.
You have any idea what we will do to you with a professional lawyer in a courtroom?
Hey, you know what one of the processes is of taking somebody to court, AP, when you take somebody to court and sue them?
In her case, it would have to be a cease and desist if she was trying to do
something
to me.
You know what my favorite part of a lawsuit is? My favorite part. I fucking love it.
The process?
My litigious little heart fucking, it jumps for joy at the fucking sound of the word.
Well, if you're litigious, discovery is your part.
Discovery! And you know what that fucking she's alleging, that we've alleged? She's alleging that we're slandering her because she was not involved in said murder. You know what discovery would fucking let me do? I would fucking dig into this bitch's email history like a oh Christ.
Yeah, Adrasdea, I hate to tell you. if you do try to take Virgyy to court, you just gave him permission to like dig into all of your shit. Yeah, you and
Take me to court, bitch.
and
I'll even get.
No, go ahead. Do it. Yeah, hit her
Well,
yourself.
I'll send her my fucking name and address. Take me to court. It would be so fucking glorious to get you in fucking Discovery and dig through all your fucking email accounts. And guess what, bitch? Do you remember how you were talking all that shit about, oh, YouTube will pull the videos back up? You know what Google will do? They'll pull your fucking emails back up. That shit is forever, son. Take me to court, bitch. Take me to court. Take me to court.
I wasn't convicted. I wasn't tried for murder. Good. So it's not going to be double jeopardy when they pull you in for accomplice 7 or 10 years later, will it? It won't be double jeopardy.
Yeah.
By your own. Somebody even tried to tell her in the comments that would be double jeopardy. They can't do that, and she corrected them. Actually, no, it wouldn't because I was never accused and I was never charged with anything.
Fucking
I was
big
a rat.
brain move, man.
Okay. Great.
brain
Yeah,
move.
now we know you actually would be eligible to be retried, or to be tried for the first time, actually. But Adrasdea, I wouldn't worry too much about that. You have no basis to take me to court. You have no. First of all, I know that I'm not the guy who was. We know who left the comment. He's in the chat right now. Like we know the jogging while pooping isn't me. We like so. I'm not. If you try to pull me into some kind of fucking legal action, you're gonna fail. If you tried to pull me into a lawsuit, the case might get 5 feet off the fucking ground, but it would be the most humiliating few days of your life, and I would walk out of there with your money for the next few years, paying for my trip to LA. And you better believe I would push for that. But I'm homeless and I don't have any fucking money. I would look at that DA and go, I don't care.
Oh, dude, Virginia state law. I can countersue in Virginia and I can't remember the name of it right now, AP. I've been fucking drinking a little bit.
Oh, and when she can't make it to Virginia and gets that failure to appear? Because she can't make
beyond that, in Virginia, you're legally allowed to sue up to 3 times the damages. See, now I actually will have damages if I have to take off work because this ain't my fucking day job. My day job is blowing glass, bitch. And guess how much money I make doing that? $1 a minute. You want to take me away from a 12-hour workday and you want me to sue you for that workday times fucking 3? Bring it, bitch.
Do you know how expensive it is to leave the cartoon world, Adrasdea? Do you know how fucking expensive it is to fit myself into the inkwell of a little pen, find someone to smuggle that little pen out?
You gotta get one of those trolleys, man.
And then squirt me out in the real world? Do you know how, if I could just have a trolley. Like, the king of cartoons is dead, though, man. They buried him with the trolley. I don't think it's coming back.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers is gone. He kind of sunk into the house. The house sunk into the ground like the end of Carrie when Mr. Rogers died. The whole neighborhood, it's black people moved in. It's very bad now. Yeah, it's not. They don't call it the neighborhood anymore, man. They just call it the hood now, man. Mr. Rogers.
Nah, trolley just rolls right on through these days. Daniel Tiger's over there like, why won't trolley stop for us? Because we're down the tax bracket, son.
Gold City Umbreon, you're out of here, man. Well, it's cool. Yeah. Oh shit, man. We started at 11:30 and it's 2:30 in the fucking morning here in Fabulous Lost Taz Time. I've got to shut this stream the fuck down, man. Virgil, thank you very much for coming on, man. It was a pleasure having you on, digging through this shit with you.
Anytime.
I could do this shit with you, like two Adrasteologists out here talking the science of Adrastea's lies. We could enjoy this shit all night, but I got shit to do tomorrow, man. I gotta try to get some sleep.
I feel you, buddy. Fucking let me know anytime you want to hang out, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. This was definitely fun. Thank you very much. Everybody subscribe to this dude's channel here on Twitch. It's VIRGYY. Brand new video out today. Thank you very much. And I'm going to have to close the Discord. I'm not good getting rid of guests like everybody, like JJ. He just hangs up on people. Makes me feel uncomfortable because I don't have guests all the time. Later, man.
Okay, later, buddy.
There we go. See, that wasn't that bad. I hate to have to tell somebody, okay, I gotta go, because it feels like I'm being rude to him, and I was really enjoying that conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrasdea is angry. She thinks that she can take me to court for something, and I look forward to hearing exactly what she plans to try to take me to court for. B-Token for 2 says, woo, good stream. B-Token, you still up? Shit, you know what that means, man. It might be time for a little B-Token dump action after this if you're up to it, man. I would definitely definitely enjoy that. And usually when B-Token comes through at the end and says good stream, that means B-Token might be starting a little something up on his channel, twitch.tv/B-Token. You can go there right after you go subscribe at twitch.tv/Virgyy. Shit, I believe that is how I would spend the rest of my time. I'm gonna stay up late. You know what? I'm gonna stay up for about another fucking hour. Fuck it, I'm gonna screw myself tomorrow. Cybertest2 says, you just need to find a real woman to fuck you, Cool World style. Nah, man. You don't fuck doodles. That's Cool World style. Hit my music, Pablo. You gotta wait for the music to hit. 2:28 a.m. here in Fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and beverage administrator, and tonight we have had a special Adrasdea anonymous stream to announce and declare exterminatus on her channel for her having the arrogance to admit to false flagging Adonis Paul live. You dumb fucking bitch. You're